Welcome to my store.
Not get a chance to clean it. I took out those other pieces
Yeah. So those little lava rocks swim in his filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're being videotaped now.
They're probably pretty dirty. Look how dirty they are.
Oh, yeah. Well, you wash them out in the spring and then they're good for quite a while.
Yeah. And I also took those, I got rid of those filter pads.
Yeah.
As well. And I tried to clean out as much of the guck from the bottom as I could the other day.
Yeah.
What a great day, eh?
Oh, yeah, it's beauty. Supposed to hit 14 for sure.
Good.
Yeah, but they're talking about -7 on Thursday night and -1 or 2 on Friday night. But then if you look at the long range, it goes down and then it just goes up and it doesn't come back down again.
Well, as long as the fish are happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, well, the fish are good. As I said, I got a guy's pond open last week, the week before actually.
Yeah.
But I left the heater in.
Yeah.
And I didn't put the fountain on.
Well, look at those guys, the worms.
Oh, the worms. Yeah, well, they like living in there. Lots of nutrients and stuff like that for them to eat. But they'll just wash down through the boards.
Okay.
So then that goes over here. We've got a waterfall filter.
You want to put those filters in at the bottom first or not?
Yeah, well, I just want to show them what it looks like without nothing in there. Okay. If you see down in there, you see where the water comes in through this pipe. Okay. And then this thing here is to keep everything off the bottom. And then we put some filter pads in there, and then those lava rocks go on top of that. And then he has a skimmer for the pump. So that's in here. So the water comes in through here. And then you got this filter pad here. So this has a flap in it. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
It's there. You can pull out that filter if you want.
Okay. This is like a bag here, mesh. Yeah, it's gross.
It's gross.
Okay, so we just wash that out, wash all the gunk out. And then here is the overflow, so that if there gets to be too much water and this overflows, and then we put the pump on the end of this. But as you can see, the pond is a little green. It's turning upside down because he was fishing a lot of the stuff out of the bottom of the pond yesterday. These are the marsh marigolds. They're already sprouting. They'll probably be flowering in another couple of days. Maybe in another week. Okay. There's some more. We got these here last year. But you can see the fish down in the water. How many years have you had these fish?
4.5.
4.5?
Yep.
So yeah, there's some in there that have gotten really big, and then some were just small feeder goldfish when he first put them in, and they're growing, and when this cleans up in the summer, it's a really nice looking pond. What's the dog's name?
Bo.
Bo?
Bo.
How do you spell it?
B-E-A-U.
So the, I thought it was B-E-A-U-X.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's plural.
Oh, that's plural.
No, this is just one dog. It's just one dog.
How do you spell Bo Duke then?
Bo what?
Bo Duke. You know Bo and Luke Duke? I always thought it was just spelled B-O.
No. No, there's other Bows, I'm sure.
Well, it's Beauregard Long Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Beauregard would be B-E-A-U-R-E-G-A-R-D.
Yeah.
Beauregard means beautiful view.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's a guy's name, not a girl's name.
Yeah.
Like Bella is...
Bo is the male version.
Of Bella.
Yeah, Bo is, he's handsome.
Oh, yeah? Wow. We're getting language lessons along with the fish.
Exactly.
Okay, we're multi-talented. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera down for a second and put everything together.
Put water in there?
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Because, like, the skimmer's working, and it's not too much lower in there. If you want, you can put an inch more in, but...
I was just thinking about some of the...
Yeah, well, we'll leave the heater in for another week or so. That thing there looks like a rock. But there's this waterfall. His refill system, he's got that hooked up to the tap up there. So the water will circulate, a lot of this stuff will settle out.
They should be happy again.
Yeah.
And we can start feeding them.
Yeah, well, we start feeding them when the water hits 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually when the stuff at the bottom of the water starts to grow, like out in the rivers, things like that.
Yeah.
But,
look at all this stuff. Is that dirt or what is that?
Yeah, it's dirt and algae. It'll kind of...
Should I leave it in there or not?
Doesn't really matter. Like, it's good bacteria if you happen to get any eggs. Sometimes the baby fish will hide down in around the rocks in there.
Okay.
Okay, and they'll eat the bacteria that are on that.
Okay, so let's leave it.
Yeah, well, it's hard for babies in this tank because there's so many adult fish. They eat them.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to show the whole pond. This is in the corner of his yard. So it's a nice little water feature. He's got these paths all the way around. Got this huge tree. Yeah, you can't really see how big it is. It's big. Okay, now I'm going upside down. Okay, but this is downtown Toronto. Nice little garden. Plants starting to come up. I got flowers at my house.
You already?
Yeah, I don't know what they are. They're like snowdrop type things, except they're kind of yellowish.
Yeah.
But
They're yellow snowdrops.
I can't remember what I planted because I know I bought a whole bunch of stuff and I planted them all underneath the prickly pear cactus. That way the squirrels will never dig up my tulips and they'll never dig up any of my crocuses, whatever. And then there was already the grape hyacinths. Plus I got sweet peas. They're already about 6 inches high because they apparently grow slowly during the winter, and then as soon as it warms up, they just sprout right out. But they were at the house when we bought it, so they just keep self-seeding and coming back. But yeah, there's a nice little pond. Spring cleanup. There you go.